Hello everyone, today I'm going to be clearing the Scorn of the Sworn of Plated trial using Sworn 8 units. Now this is one of the easier trials to handle, which is why I'm doing this fun clear using Regan and his company of Sworn 8, excluding Sakura and Sid because I can't just fit all of them in here. So the first thing I'll be bringing is going to be Sieghart. He's going to be my Magic Carver tank. I've given him a lot of resistance for every element because it is the Sworn 8 which has all the elements. I have more towards lightning, thunder, and dark. Lightning, thunder, lightning, holy, and dark because these three are the elements that the boss actually imperils, as well as a lot of HP and spirit so that he can survive the non-elemental attacks. Ignacio is going to be my provoker and support unit. He's going to be provoking all of the attacks, so I'm giving 100% dodge and 100% innate draw, and as well as he's going to be imbuing fire and also give me some fire resist for the Flame Veritas fight. Warrior Regan is going to be my DPS. I've just given it a lot of attack and Man-Eater. Summon and Citra is going to be my other support unit. I've given them 10,000 needles so that they can use AoE Mirage for the fights where I need to. Regular Folka is going to be my regular healer. So she's going to be healing using Kyoraja, raising, giving elements resist and barriers if I need it to. And Warrior Regan, my friend unit, also built with a lot of attack and Man-Eater. So the first wave, we're fighting Veritas of the Bolts and Veritas of the Heavens. So Ignacio first is going to use Phoenix Guard from the Phoenix Asper for some re-raise. Warrior Regan is going to cast Flame Edge, Blades of Azure Crimson, and Octostrike Blade. And my friend unit can just cast Flaming Edge and Octostrike Blade. Folka is going to give re-raise to the Regans. And Summon Folka and Citra is going to fill up the Asper gauge as well as help chain with the Regans. So I'm going to chain with them now. So almost 50%. Sieghart is going to use his Super Wing for the magic cover. So on turn 1, Veritas Audible has a chance to deal AoE damage. Yeah, Eternal Pain. So that's the AoE attack, which is why I gave re-raise to Ignacio and Regans, because I'm confident that they can 2-turn Veritas with the Bolt when they re-raise, and because when they re-raise they can get their triple cast back up again. So I'm going to cast Octostrike Blade. I think, no, I'm not going to risk it. Triple Blade, Octostrike. So all the Pan Regans. Ignacio is going to triple cast, Crush Stamp, Critical Stamp, and Forge Weapon. So this is going to finish off Veritas with the Bolt. Sieghart, he doesn't need to do anything, he can just defend. So Veritas of the Heavens is not as dangerous as Veritas of the Bolts because the only thing he does is AoE wind attack and single target physical. So Ignacio is now going to revive back Summon Folka and Citra and regular Folka. Regan now can use Double Blade to cast their cooldown for triple cast. Sieghart can defend again. So now I can cast Regan's cooldown, Flame Edge with Octostrike Blade. Summon Folka will of course be chaining with them. Regular Folka is going to give back MP using her Teardrop. So next is Veritas of the Frost and Veritas of the Earth. So this is one of the fights where I need to use the AoE Mirage from 10,000 needles. So Summon Folka and Citra will use 10,000 needles. Folka is going to give re-raise to Sieghart and one of my Regans. Ignacio is going to triple cast, Curse Stamp, Critical Stamp, and Forge Weapon. And I can start using Regan's rotation, so cooldown and Octo Strike Blade. Seekheart will use Super Wing, recover. So now I need to dispel Veritas of the Earth, so I'm going to triple cast, Termination Stamp, and then Critical Stamp. So cast on Veritas of the Earth and Frost, and then he activates his triple cast back up again. Now War Hero Regan, one of my Regans is going to cast the Fire Imperil back up again and Octo Strike Blade, and the other one will just triple cast the Octo Strike Blade. This will hopefully finish off Veritas of the Earth. Okay, almost. I need to use the AoE Mirage from Volca again. And regular Volca is going to cast Re-Raise on herself and the other Regans. Seekheart will use his LB to mitigate some damage. So now I can finish off. I'm going to use Regan's LB. This will also imperil Veritas of the Frost. Seekheart is turn 3. He can just defend for now. Volca is going to use Serpent Guard. Sorry, this one that gives magic mitigation and some barriers. Summer Volca can give the AoE Mirage again. Ignacio will triple cast Critical Stamp, Forge Weapon, and Forge Armor. Now regular Volca is going to give MP back to everyone. War Hero Regan can now triple cast chain their fire cooldown with Auto Strike Blade. Summer Volca will use her MP regen as well. Okay, so now for the fifth fight, third fight, which is Veritas of the Waters and Veritas of the Flame. Summer Volca will use 10,000 Needles. Ignacio is going to cast triple cast, Crush Stamp, Forge Weapon, and Forge Armor for the fire resist. Now I'm going to imperil Ice this time. So Fractal Edge. So mine's going to use cooldown, Fractal Edge, and Azure Blade Crimson. Cooldown, Fractal Edge, and Octo Strike Blade. Volca is going to cast Re-Raise on Seekheart and one of my Regans. Or I think it's better if I just cast Yeah, I'm just going to cast Re-Raise on Ignacio and Sieghart. And Sieghart, as usual, we use Super Wink. Sorry, that's my Siri. Super Wink for the cover. Okay, now I need to reapply back the Imperil. So Sieghart, Double Stamp, Termination, and Critical. My Regan is going to triple cast the Ice Imbue with Octostrike Blade. The friend can just triple cast Octostrike Blade. Sieghart will use his LB for mitigation and Chain. Okay, we got 10% left. Summer Folka will use the 10,000 needles as usual. Regular Folka is going to give MP to everyone and some barriers. Okay, so now he can just triple cast this. There's some elemental resist, but I think if I triple cast it, it's enough to finish off Veritas of the Waters. Okay, so now we have Veritas with a Flame left, who just spams his fire attacks and one AoE physical. So I'm going to have Summerfolk and Citra to just spam 10,000 needles for this fight. I mean for this wave. Folka is going to give MP back to everyone. Ignacio is going to use keep using Flame Blast. Oh yeah, for the fire resist, critical, and I guess crush stamp. Oh wait, did I actually use the fire imbue? Oh, which is why. Yeah, so now I have to wait 3 turns for Warrior Regan's fire imbue to go off. Sieghart can just defend. If only there was a way for me to dispel. I don't think Sieghart, I mean Ignacio can actually dispel this without accidentally killing these two. But if I take a look at their fire resist, yeah, I think I can just target these two. So twofold stamp, sorry, double stamp, termination, one on my Regan and the other one, never mind, I double cast it twice. I'm not too quick. So I'm just going to imbue ice with these two. Mine's going to give ice and the ice imperil. Folka here can just give some berries, I guess. Sieghart is going to cast Super Wink. Okay, so now Ignacio can dispel the other Regan of the Fire Imbue. Now he can triple blade, fractal edge, Crimson, Frost Edge, and Octary Blade with my Regan. So Volca reapply back the 10,000 needles. Seek Heart can defend. Volca will give back MP to everyone. Inaxio is going to reapply back the fire resist. Seek Heart doesn't need to cast anything right now, so it's going to defend. Regan's going to activate back his cooldown with Octary Blade. AoE Mirage from Summon Volca and Citra. MP regen from regular Volca. So I'm guessing the next turn is when I'm gonna finish off this Flame Lord. Triple Blade, Noctis Strike. Volca will prepare to give back their MP. And now they can chain. Okay, so now this is the final fight. Veritas of the Light and Veritas of the Dark. I'm gonna focus on Veritas of the Light first. So I'm gonna give the AoE Mirage from Summon Volca and Citra. I'm gonna use Volca to cast Re-Raise on the Regans. Ignacio, usual triple cast, Crush Stamp, Critical Stamp, and Flame Blast. Forged weapons on Veritas of the Light. Regan will use their rotation cooldown with 80 frames. Seek Heart uses cooldown for recover. Okay, so now Volca needs to revive back Seek Heart and give Re-Raise to Ignacio. Ignacio is going to triple cast Imperil, reapply by the triple cast and Flame Blast. Regan's going to triple blade 80 frames. This will finish off Veritas of the Light. Summon Volca and Citra will use Fenrir actually. So now we have Dark Lord to fight. Ignacio's going to dispel that, so Termination Stamp, Crush Stamp, and Critical Stamp. These two will chain Octary Blade again. As you can see, the boss, this trial isn't very hard considering I'm using the only meta units I'm using is War Hero Regan, so the rest are just like support units. So if you bring like even better units, you can pretty much handle this trial no problem. So regular Volca is going to give MP back to everyone. Some Volca Citra will use the 10,000 needles. Usual Seek Heart is going to use his LB for some mitigation. And now I'm going to use Regan's LB to finish off. Not before I dispel that um, mitigation, so termination, crush, and critical. And that's the fight. So I've already cleared this using a regular team, so I just wanted to use this using the Sworn 8 teams. You can see Sighart, Nasio, Regan, Folka, and Citra. So I couldn't bring Sid and Sakura because their kits aren't meant for this trial. So I clearly avoid Esper and use Phoenix and Fenrir. One of the animations is to not use items, which I did not. And of course, clear the fourth wave against Dark Lord and Light Lord in under 10 turns. I will on turn 4. So that's a fight. And I guess I have some Dark Visions to record. I haven't recorded the third Dark Vision yet. So stay tuned for that. And thanks for watching.